Hi there, welcome to Apple World. In a stunning development, UFC star Conor McGregor has been blamed for assaulting a lady during Game 4 of the NBA Finals held recently. The occurrence purportedly occurred on June 9 at the Casa Focus in Florida, following the Denver Pieces' triumph over the rival group. The Miami Police Division has affirmed that they've been researching the claims since Sunday, and the examination is as yet continuous. McGregor eagerly denies the allegations, stating that they are altogether bogus. What Dana White needed to say regarding these charges against Conor and accept me, his reaction will stun you. However, before we plunge into the reaction of Dana, we'll initially keep you in the know in regards to what truly went down at the NBA Finals and what these charges have meant for Conor McGregor's heritage and individuals around him as per request letters sent by lawyer Ariel Mitchell to McGregor, the NBA, and the Miami Intensity. The episode happened after McGregor's support for the games entered diversion. McGregor, who had courtside seats, participated in a halftime production where he energetically punched an Intensity mascot while advancing a recuperation spring anyway. According to the letters received by TMZ Sports later at night, a troubling episode occurred inside a men's bathroom. The letters guaranteed that the NBA and Heat security supposedly isolated the lady from her companion and pressured her into a bathroom where McGregor and his safety officers were at that point present. The lawyer states that security would not permit the lady's companion to enter the washroom or let her leave. McGregor is blamed for strongly engaging in rape by effectively kissing the lady and later convincing her to perform oral sex on him. The lady apparently figured out how to briefly escape by guaranteeing she expected to utilize the restroom, yet was supposedly stuck against the wall by McGregor, who then endeavored to sodomize her as per the letters. The lady protected herself by elbowing McGregor over and over, setting out a freedom for her to escape anyway. In her flurry, she abandoned her handbag, which McGregor security watches supposedly kept locked down until she argued for its return. The lady expeditiously detailed the attack to neighborhood experts on Sunday morning, who urged her to look for a lawful portrayal lawyer. Ariel Mitchell sent the interest letters to seek settlements with the NBA, the Miami Intensity, and McGregor as an option in contrast to prosecution. McGregor's delegates fervently denied the charges, delivering a proclamation declaring their wrongness and expressing that McGregor wouldn't be scared in light of the allegation. The Miami Intensity gave an assertion affirming their consciousness of the circumstances and their obligation to lead an exhaustive examination. The NBA additionally made an announcement recognizing the charges and certifying their joint effort with the group to assemble more data. The UFC, in like manner, tended to the occurrence, communicating their familiarity with the cases and their continuous endeavors to accumulate extra subtleties. As the examination unfolds, all gatherings included will be intently checking the turns of events, and further proclamations or activities will probably follow. Conor McGregor has clung to serious charges of rape exacted against him during Game 4 of the NBA Finals at Miami's Casa Center on June 9. The MMA star vehemently denies the allegations and keeps up with his blamelessness. McGregor's lawyer, Barbara R. Paths, addressed the charges in an explanation to TMZ, expressing that the video film obtained by outlets upholds their situation and reaffirms their faith in McGregor's honesty. Paths communicated trust in the quick finish of the examination. Lawyer Ariel Mitchell, addressing the supposed casualty, likewise remarked on the video film, stating that it shows a recognizable distinction in the connections between McGregor and her client. In the supposed episode, Mitchell underlined that her client had consistently guaranteed that such video proof would be accessible and that it upholds the record given to the police from the very outset, concurring with Mitchell's assertion that McGregor and the informer had been celebrating together at a club inside the Casa Focus before the supposed attack occurred. Mitchell guaranteed that McGregor requested that the lady go along with him at his lodging, and they were probably leaving together when a man in a Chunks jersey moved toward her and said that Conor told me to come get you. It was right now that, as per Mitchell, McGregor got the informant and brought her into the bathroom. The video film obtained by TMZ purportedly shows McGregor passing on a bathroom to talk with a lady, taking her by the hand, and entering a restroom. Three men who give off an impression of being safety officers then, at that point, assemble in front of the entryway. Another video shows McGregor with the lady roughly 30 minutes after the supposed occurrence, taking part in a discussion before McGregor leaves the region. McGregor's lawful group has discredited the charges and expressed that the petitioner's story has changed on various occasions and that their record of the night has stayed reliable. McGregor's delegates likewise condemned the Inquirer's lawyer for chasing after an interest in cash and falling back on media strain after their solicitation was not met, portraying it as an investigation. The NBA, the Miami Intensity, and the UFC have all answered the charges by recognizing their mindfulness and communicating their obligation to accumulate extra data. The UFC explicitly expressed that it will permit the legitimate cycle to unfurl prior to offering further expressions as the examination proceeds. McGregor and his group will anticipate the end of the cycle while keeping up with their position on his blamelessness, and presently, the thing you've all been sitting tight for, we should dive into. Dana White's reaction to the serious claims against Conor McGregor in a new meeting. A correspondent asked the UFC president for his viewpoints on the whole circumstance, which he answered with watchfulness and concern. Dana White recognized the seriousness of the charges and underlined the significance of permitting the legitimate cycle to unfurl prior to making any determinations. He focused on the requirement for a reasonable level of effort in researching the cases, guaranteeing decency for all gatherings included. White expressed that the UFC knows about the charges against McGregor and communicated their obligation to assemble extra data. He stressed that the association treats such matters in a serious way and will screen what is happening intently. This reaction from Dana White shows that he's not completely certain what went on during that time, and it seems like he could imagine that Conor really did what he's blamed for. Dana White accepts that Conor truly did it. Let us in on the remarks below. The new claims of rape against Conor McGregor are not the first time he's confronted such serious allegations in 2019. The New York Times detailed that McGregor was being scrutinized by Irish police in regards to charges of rape. The examination was started after a lady guaranteed that McGregor attacked her in a Dublin inn in December 2018. The underlying allegation was followed by another charge that McGregor attacked a lady in a vehicle prior to that very month. These past claims, combined with the ongoing allegations originating from the NBA Finals game, can possibly fundamentally affect McGregor's notoriety. Allegations of rape are unbelievably troublesome and can have expansive results, including serious harm to one's private and expert picture for superstars and well-known people like McGregor. The aftermath of such a claim can be especially harmful. They face extreme media investigation, public judgment, and the expected loss of support arrangements and sponsorships, which could open doors. Allegations of rape can discolor an individual's standing hopelessly, prompting a deficiency of trust and regard from fans, allies, and the overall population. McGregor's past disagreements with charges of rape, as well as the ongoing allegation, could additionally harden a negative view of him, according to the public. The rehashed idea of these cases might bring up issues and cast questions on his personality and conduct, regardless of whether he's demonstrated guiltlessness in the lawful cycle. The simple relationship with such claims can have dependable ramifications for his vocation and public picture. Besides the #MeToo development and the expanded spotlight on tending to rape and badgering, it enhanced the meaning of such charges. The general population is presently more delicate to these issues and less open-minded toward those blamed for such offenses. Thus, the repercussions for those blamed for rape have become more serious, with society requesting responsibility and equity. A definitive effect on McGregor's standing will depend upon the result of the continuous examination and any legal procedures that might follow anyway. Given the gravity of the charges and their capability to sully his appearance, McGregor will confront a difficult task to re-establish public trust and rescue his standing, no matter what the last decision is. Now we go to you, the watchers, to share your contemplations on this present circumstance. What are your viewpoints on the claims against McGregor and their potential ramifications? Do you have confidence in his guiltlessness? Subscribe Apple World for more videos.